Let's go on to a Tottenham update. A few interesting things to talk about today. Footy Insider are claiming that Tottenham are set to accelerate their plans to sign a new centre-back after Mickey van der Ven's injury blow. The club are doing their homework on several defensive targets ahead of the January transfer window. One option under consideration to provide cover for the defence is 20-year-old Lens star let me just try and get this right. Abdulkadir Kusanov, who has attracted Khusanov, who has attracted interest from Newcastle and other top clubs around Europe.
It's from Uzbekistan.
Yeah, Uzbekistan international. Know much about him?
I don't watch much Uzbekistan football. I mean, you say he plays for Lens, so was he left-footed? That's the main thing, I think. We're looking for left-footed kind of defenders.
Left-footed and a lot of speed.
I mean, that works if he's a good defender.
No, I don't know if he has that. I'm saying that's what we're looking for.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know anything about him. He's 20 years of age, I can see. Maybe he's one of these up-and-coming defenders. Look, at this point, I have to say I do trust the scouting system. I think they have scouted really well. I think the profile of players over the last couple of years they've brought in have really fitted the system well. I think they've been. You can argue about the quality and whatnot, but I think the profiles have all been there, and I think that's fair to say. So, I think for me, we need a defender. I think in a perfect world, a left-sided defender who can fill in a left-back as well, cover those two positions, and that gives us good cover for injuries. And I think that's obviously a position we neglected in the summer, which is now coming back to bite us a bit because we're overplaying with Doggy and Van der Ven's got injured. So hopefully that can be rectified in January, which would be great.
Apparently,
I wouldn't mind a young player.
Yeah, apparently he's really kind of established himself in the first team in Lens this season, and for the age of 20 years old in the French league, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. And apparently they're doing pretty well this season, Lens. So, look, I can't say I've seen him play too much, but this article on the Ligue 1 website call him a monster.
Well, I wouldn't mind a monster at the back.
Yeah, so that is about him. Next up, another player which you probably haven't heard of is Tottenham are now keen on signing Serbian attacking midfielder Andrija Maksimovic in January. Maksimovic's performances have impressed several European clubs, and Spurs set to come forward with an official offer.
Don't know. So attacking mid?
Attacking midfielder, yeah, from Serbia.
I mean, do we need another attacking mid? But we got Madison, Kulusevski and Bergvall. Sar's obviously playing well. I mean, he's not attacking mid, but I don't know if we need another number 10 right now. It wouldn't be my priority. He
plays for Red Star Belgrade, played 6 games with 2 assists this season, with a market value of €1 million.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, number 10 wouldn't be my priority. If I were spending money in January, look, if we get a number 10 plus a defender, that's fine, but I'd rather focus our efforts on getting a defender.
Yeah, I imagine he's 17 years of age. He's a young player.
Classic Spurs. Look, I don't mind that either, that we're going for more young players. I think that's positive.
Now, the last 2 players that I'm going to bring is definitely players that you've heard of, so let's go for it. Tottenham are keen on the potential signing of Club Brugge winger Andreas Skov Olsen. Ange Postecoglou has made it his priority to sign a quality winger in 2025, and therefore are looking at Olsen as the options. A lot has been made out of Skov Olsen over the past couple of years, hasn't he?
Did he get a move? Because he was at Bruges. Is he still there?
This report says he's at Bruges.
So he's still at Bruges, okay. Yeah, I think we were very interested in him a couple of years ago, I think under Conte. And I remember seeing him in the Euros. He's a tricky winger. He's done quite well for Bruges, and when I see him in the Champions League as well, when they've played there, he's looked quite good at that level as well. He's a bit different to Brennan Johnson, a bit more of a ball-to-feet kind of winger, dribbly kind of winger. Decent end product as well. So, how young is he? He's like 24. 24, yeah. I like him. Is he a massive upgrade on Brennan? I don't know, to be honest. But, obviously, what we want into the summer was like a proper upgrade and someone serious in that position. I don't know if he represents that. Does he represent stronger depth and more options? Definitely. Him rotating with Brennan is better than having a player there who's not really a natural on the right. So that's good, and maybe we can make him better than he is. But obviously, I wouldn't be as excited signing him as maybe someone a top option. But that'd obviously cost a lot more money.
Yeah, which we should be spending. But he's a player that started off in the Danish Super League at Nordstrand, and then in 2019-2020 he got his move to the Italian league with Bologna, spent 3 seasons there, and now he's found himself back in probably a lesser league in the Belgian Pro League, which is interesting.
But I know he's been involved in it for Denmark international level, and he's done quite well there. So, like, I think from what I've seen, from when I've seen him, and I have seen
35 caps for Denmark.
Yeah, he's played quite a bit, and when I've seen him, he's been quite bright. But I don't think I've ever seen him thinking, oh, he needs to be at Spurs. I'd love him at Tottenham. But I've always seen a lot of potential in him, and clearly he's doing well in the Belgian league. So I'm not surprised we're keeping an eye on him. But obviously, there are names out there I'll definitely prefer to him.
Yeah, so this season he's got 4 goals in 11 appearances. Last year he got 14 in 33. So definitely knows where the back of the net is, that's for sure.
Getting close to Vuckovic's numbers.
Not there yet. Next, and the last but not least, this is one that really interests me. I don't know if it's probably out of our league, to be honest, but Fijajes are reporting that Tijjani Reijnders has emerged as a target for Tottenham Hotspur, as well as many other big clubs from around Europe. However, AC Milan do want to extend his contract. Some of the other names that are reportedly interested in him are Barcelona, Liverpool and Manchester City. I mean this guy, he's just blown up over the last year or two, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's brilliant. I thought he had a really strong Euros as well for Holland.
Agent Mickey?
Yeah, get in his ear. Why not? I like Reijnders a lot. Is he the number 6 we're looking for? I think on the ball he's brilliant. I think off the ball, is he very that monstrous? I think he's more of a ball playing number 6 than a ball winning number 6. But I still think he's quality, and he's been getting a few goals I've seen for AC Milan. I really like his ability on the ball, so I'd like him at the club. And I think maybe we could do that passing ability, but depends what we want in the 6. I guess. Are we looking for someone who's going to be better defensively than what we have? I don't know if he represents that. If we're looking for someone better on the ball, I do think he represents that.
But we're signing Johnny Cardozo.
Get him in. I think Cardozo very much excites me. He really excites me. Cardozo
More than Reijnders.
I mean, I think Reijnders is probably a better player, but for what we need in our team, I think Cardozo could be quite perfect.
He's really kind of established himself probably just before the Euros in the qualifiers as a real mainstay in that Netherlands team now, hasn't he? And on the back of that, he got his move to AC Milan, had a really good season last year, backing it up with another good start to the season this year. I kind of feel like he is going to be going to one of the top clubs in Europe.
He's a really good player. And again, the money he's going to take to get him in, are we actually going to spend that? Probably not. Yeah,
how much did AC Milan actually spend on him?
I think it was 20-odd million.
If it's 20 million, I mean, with the trajectory he's going in, you're probably thinking
he's in the 20s, probably maybe 25. Something.
He's probably going to cost north of 60 million at this point.
Probably, both players like that.
Yeah. So, look, I think Spurs that is within Spurs' capabilities to spend someone on 60 million. But when you got Cardozo over 25 million sitting,
I don't know if he's necessary right now. We've got he's probably a similar mold to Bentancur kind of player. I don't know if we've got Bentancur. He might be better than Bentancur, but I don't see us spending a lot of money to bring him in. Yeah.
I mean, that's where we do need to be more ruthless. If we can find 2 players and you can find a buyer and you can go out and get a player, we should be doing that.
We should, but look, I think Bentancur's a class player. I know
Yeah, but you're saying this guy's better.
Potentially, at the moment he's probably playing better. Doesn't mean he's definitely a better player, but at the moment, Bentancur's still not 100% after that injury. I know we keep saying it, but at his best, is he better than Bentancur at his best? I don't know. I don't necessarily. That's definitely true.
Yeah, I guess. I thought he was a lot younger. Actually, he's 26 years of age. How old is Bentancur? 28.
About 27.
27. So not much in it in age either.
No.
So anyway, that is it. That is your Tottenham update for today. A couple of stories with a potential transfer news. And I think we'll leave it there, guys. But I want to thank you all for tuning in today. That is your match preview stream. And we'll see you all on match day, people. Subscribe and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.